Alright, let's go for the Overlord. Let's start hitting the big stuff and get even bigger stuff in the graveyard. I mean exactly what I said. We have Fenrir, so let's go for Yuna. And I think that's a good start. We still have a long way to go. This will be Domain Overlord deck. Bro, they play exactly the same colors. It could be Yuna deck as well. Let's go for Fenrir. By the way, I love this card so much. I want to play it everywhere. Let's go for the... We have all the colors, right? A little bit short on white mana. Let's go for the white mana. If we hit white Overlord, I believe we still have one in the deck. Oh, I thought we hit one. We will need double white mana to cast it. Exactly. Yep, that's the stuff. Alright. Interesting. So I think oh man, we want to play creature on this turn. And we want to play a really strong creature. Alright, do we go for hit? They can trade very nicely here. I think we take the card, man. Guys, let's go. Alright, we'll get value. Do I care about this life gain so much? I really want the next card, man. I think we chill here. Alright, let's go. Knight of Round. But I love this summon. This is so powerful. Already for creatures. And the fact that this one is indestructible is kinda wild. So they need to leyline this. They might play sweepers, but I mean they should probably. But very often they don't have too many sweepers. Like they have lockdowns mostly. Berghain, alright. They're playing so many colors. So they're trying to get into the answer, but it seems that they don't have the answer right now. We can punish it. We need to deal a ton of damage on the next turn. And this is why it's so important to go for a card from Fenrir, because as you can see we have like one next play. With this we'll draw 2 new cards and potentially get another new board. Like if you get Yuna, you instantly get the whole board of creatures. Okay. I mean, doesn't matter. We'll draw our card. I mean, they can see, this is the second board. Exactly what I meant. So what we go here? Probably go for the throat. Maybe Overlord. I think we just attack and see what happens. And they cannot really trade here. I will go all in, man. I don't think they can trade against this, especially if go for the throat. So we should get a huge swing. Okay, everything has trample, so this doesn't matter too much. They only mitigate 2 damage and they lost the board. Yep. I think they might have forgotten, because this is not a good block if you remember about trample. But it's a great block if you don't. So I think we just go starting town. And basically force our opponent to sweep this. Yep. Let's see what the card... Let's go Fenrir. Man, this is so good. Every time you get it back, even if it dies, you already get the land. And then you can hardcast all the big stuff normally, like from your hand. So you don't need to go into Yuna, shenanigans. This is a sweeper. I call it. It has to be a sweeper. Oh no. Guys, they don't have a sweeper. Can I? Bro, this is too cool. I have to go for it. It's just too fun. He's the Thornberry. I always said Toonberry, but it's actually Thornberry. Non-permanent and all permanents that share the same name. They are fully tapped, so we kill it. This way they don't kill the rest. Because the spell fizzles and there's nothing named, Knight. And that's how we win. We probably will have to use Bitter Triumph very soon. Very soon. Do we discard? I don't see any graveyard hate, so I think we just discard. This should be good enough. Let's go. You know what has to happen later. And let's see. Black mana, so we activate the Verge. Okay, guys, we need to think. We could go Fenrir. Okay. You will like it. No, I cannot. I don't have enough cards. I need 8 for this one, right? I wanted to go for Llanowar Elves so we can play Yuna on the next turn. But I think I will literally chill. Because this might be the card we need to discard in order to get to Yuna. Because we still need the lands. Momentum Breaker. This one is more expensive than Hopeless Nightmare, so let's see how they play it out. Honestly, stock up is good for us. I think this is decent. because this will give them a lot of options. Let's see if they have enough information. This could look like a RAM deck, so I think they might not have full information on what we are doing really. Let's go for the white mana. So we can go for Overlord, then we get the elves and we play the elves. Seems like a decent idea. And we'll have 3 cards, so I think that should be enough to protect Yuna. Oh, they see the thing. We could go for another one in case they use Momentum Breaker on this. They need to remove 2 creatures and we get the Bahamut. Man, it's so tempting. We have a land for the next turn, so we actually don't need the ramp. I will go for it. Greedy, greedy. Greedy, greedy. And I think this is the play. I think our opponent knows exactly what will happen on the next turn, and they will prepare right now. But I'm not sure if they can prepare. Don't forget we'll have a ward on our creatures. Yeah, they're not getting the stuff they need. This might be Momentum Breaker, but we have enough to protect our Yuna. It will be probably Analyze the Pollen, so we don't need to, use mana. They are leaving something. Okay, my guess. I might be wrong, but I think they have this town aimed big enough, and they forgot that this will have ward. I think this is what is going on, and I think we'll win this game. Let's go, let's go. I mean, having 9-drop seems pretty decent. Let's get rid of what? The flyer. Oh, this also I mean, why wouldn't it? Alright, now they can do stuff, but now it's a little bit late. And this, yeah, they start with movement. I think they have a bounce spell in hand. This has to be Yuna, right? We'll protect the second one, and we'll try to force them to bounce this and play another card, and then they will use full turn to... No way. Well, this is a little bit slow. Oh, show them! Bahamut. So what is the play? I could go for Momentum Breaker, man. This is so... I'm going for it. I know this is a weird play, but I think this is the best one. We can go this, and I could go for Overlord, or I can just go for Yuna again. And get Overlord... Bro. How are they ever beating us if we get another Black Overlord? Like, this is too much power, man. And of course, we get the good stuff. 9 damage, back to 24. Do I want to analyze? This is the card I want, so this is 3, 4. I could go for a big card. How much mana do I have? 6? Nah, we will wait. We'll get something better. Let's go Overlord. Another one. And when it starts to be like this, I don't think they can come back. And of course we take Yuna. This is kinda infinite chain, right? You take Overlord from the graveyard with Yuna, and then Overlord takes Yuna back. So, man, this is actually a really good combination. Like, if they don't have Exile effect, they cannot break the chain. Yeah, if they remove one, you just take the other. Yep. They just cannot break it. Too much stats, man. That was a fun game, not gonna lie. We're on the draw, the most brutal message you can see when you start the game, and you know what? I think we should be fine. And guys, by the way, when you play some cards, you get the feeling, right? Is that a good card and stuff like this? Moment, which one we will play? Dredger's Insight, into go for the fraud probably. Moment, I will finish the thought, I will promise you, and let's see what we can hit. This is super important, like Insight and Overlord are the ways you can keep the deck going. What? Already? Bro, that went faster than I expected. So, yep, bro, look at this mill. I mean, if you mill, guys, mill like this. The last Overlord and every single Knight of Round from the whole deck. In 4 cards. Alright, back to the thought. And whenever I play Starting Town, it just feels so insanely good. This card is just... Bro, it's just insane. You will keep seeing it everywhere for the next years. Oh man, like even if you are a bit of a control deck, it's sometimes just worth it, man. To include it. So let's see. This seems to be a control. I don't think it's Omniscience. No, Omniscience doesn't play Get Lost. So we need to basically trade card for card against every single removal and counter spell. Stock up is extremely good for our opponent because we don't have too many threats. We need 5th land for Yuna. Okay, we got 5th land for Yuna. And now we have a choice. We could go Elves into Overlord or Yuna. But they will sweep probably. But then we can play Yuna. I think they still have a counterspell, man. I honestly think so. They don't have a counterspell. Right? It's still a good trade. Like, we'll set up the Overlord. It's already a threatening board that probably requires reaction. Don't forget we also have map tokens, so we can get those to probably 3-2. And that's 7 damage a turn. That's already a threat. So if we could fish for some, you know, removal or stuff, you target them off because they want to prevent your mana usage. Oh, this is a good card. No, this is a seriously good card. But maybe we go Fenrir. I would not mind drawing lands, so I will go like this. And of course we split the damage. So the moves are not like the main weapon, but I mean, I'll take it. You know, we can already pressure them. Alright, let's see they have something. What do you have? Right, and I'm curious, they had 5 mana before. So that's interesting that it didn't trigger priority. Maybe I didn't pay attention. Alright, this is actually fine. So they used all the removal on tokens, and now we can prepare the Overlord and try to start, you know, going Yuna every single turn. What a coincidence. I still think we go for it. We don't get full value from this, but we get some value, and I think that has to do. Of course, we will eat all the counter spells. 3 steps ahead is the best case scenario because they also refill the hand. If they don't have it, you know, it's a little bit better. However, we still have card advantage, and Bahamut can actually kill Rest in Peace, you know, enabling our strategies. We of course get nothing. Everything in the graveyard was exiled, so we literally don't have Knight of Round anymore in the deck. Man, what an RNG this game. We have Bitter Triumph, which is really nice. I wonder how they will solve the oh, they will probably plus Jace. Oh, they will literally mill us. Okay, this is an interesting strategy. I wonder what's up, because with one card, they actually cannot win the game yet. I don't know what's up. We got stuck on lands. Not amazing. We can analyze the pollen, that's probably what we will do. But first, we swing. We still have, I think, at least 4 basics, depending on the exile. How many basics do we have here? 1? 1. So we should have enough basics. Let's go for this one. It's not like we will evidence anything, you know? And now we have Bitter Triumph, so let's go for... I think we have all the mana, because this is Chorus, so we actually don't need the split. And we can play the land. This means on the next turn we could go for this and enable our strategy again. This is the turn when they want to sweep. Because now the board is absolutely terrifying and they need to deal with it within a single turn. They only have 1 draw and 1 card from before. This is random, so cannot be part of their strategy. And as you can see, they had the hard counter card. They removed everything and they still couldn't beat it. Oh, among the milled cards. Man, those mill effects are so similar always. And I never remember which goes exactly with what. So let's see, what can we hit here? This will be kinda important. Okay. I mean, that's not bad. And life gain is absolutely helpful, man. Opt. Alright, even though it helps them fix every problem that they have with the hand, 1 mana, it still is a wasted prowess trigger, so you know, it's fine. Slick shot? Oh, robbery. So they will go a little bit crazy later. I think it's Dredger's Insight. Let's play basic. I don't think we need white mana on this turn. I guess we have Starting Town. So we have 4 mana. This is not bad. We start with Dredger's Insight and then we'll decide. Bro, something huge in the graveyard, please? No. Alright, this is a little bit awkward. I mean, we have easy choice. I could go for Yuna, because like she can get stuff for free from the graveyard, but I think we might wait for like better hits. And it's not like we'll win on damage, right? Against Mono Red. Oh man, let's see, let's see. Alright, Planisphere. This one doesn't have protection. Of course, this will create, I believe, a 2-2. Yep, here's the 2-2 that grows. And they want to combo everything on the same turn. However, that being said, they don't make a treasure with this one, and it still dies to removal. Bro, like, look how quickly this grows. And those counters, I believe, are permanent. So, do we go for the play? It really feels like a great idea. And you know what? I will play live. I'm greedy. We are not scared of aggro. They should be scared of us. And let's see what we can do on this crazy turn. We go with this after slight consideration. And when this dies, we can get it back with Yuna later. Right now there's no point, like there is a little bit of point because we can attack on the next turn, but we can do the same with Fenrir, and we also ramp, and we also get the next chapters. Okay, let's check the mana. This is important to not pain yourself white, absolutely white, because we have only white from pain sources. And now we can attack and see what happens. On 1 mana they cannot do anything tricky. And I have to say, like, Fenrir might be one of the summons that sees the most play. Vivi. Do you already go Monstrous Rage? And yep. Here you go. Now aggro decks also have the best wrap. Now they have best card advantage. And they also kill you on turn 4. And you know what? I think this is perfect. This way you don't need to consider other decks. You just do everything with one. That's how you do it. That being said, and with all the jokes, I think we can still do a lot here. So we really want to play another creature. This will give them infinite mana sink, basically. However, we just play this. And we prepare for future. We also get the counter, so life link will be bigger. And I'll be honest, I think we chill here. We still Oh, this is so good. This is actually so good. I forgot that we have Dredgers inside. Okay, this keeps us going. I will take 1 Overlord. It goes, you know, into the hand from the graveyard, so it life gains. You need this life gain, and you can see how much work Dredger's insights are doing, like completely, you know, like incidental life gain. Like it does so much for you. Yep, let's see what can they do with infinite mana. Or, like, you know how you make a cool combo ramp deck from Mono Red, is it? You put 4 new cards. Here you go, that's it. The card perfectly slots into this deck because it was made for it. And I think that's great. Like, Izzet is not doing very well right now. And am I too salty? Like, this is insane, look at this. They also can get all... Like, this is 7 mana on a 3-drop that already is a great aggro card. Yep. Here's your ramp, control, aggro, you know, whatever deck. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is great, and I'm not salty at all. Let's go for the forest. Okay, I still think we can win this. Can we? I think we can. Guys, I think I will try to win this. You will see. So we go with this, and then we still have enough mana. You need to make sure that you make get as many creatures from the graveyard as possible. I hoped for a better hit than this. We will get the Overlord, the chunkiest of boys. So that means we can get Fenrir. We can also not play it on this turn. Alright. Let's go. At least sometimes they lack cards. That's the only hope. Oh my god, that's great. Let's chill because I might still die. With all this life gain, all this life gain. By the way, if not Dredger's Insight, I'm pretty sure we were already dead in the board. Alright. Bro, this feels like fighting for your life. Finally. So this is for the next turn. I think we go for Yuna. We also get another trigger from Triple Insight. This might be the level of life gain that even red decks cannot fight. Maybe. Oh no, 1 drop. This one is 11 mana of value. Oh my god, so they can literally go all bro, the best ramp aggro control deck in Standard. Yep, here you go. I'm happy Izzet is getting some support finally. Like, I've never seen this deck on the ladder, you know? So finally they can at least enjoy Magic a little bit, so that's great. I'm not salty, you are salty. Like, okay, serious talk. It's kind of funny to me because the aggro has insane upside of killing you like in first, 3 to 5 turns. And this is at the cost of longevity. So if they don't, they lose the game. With those cards, they have both. And that's such a interesting design. So yeah, this is a 15-18 3-drop that creates 15 mana. And they literally don't need to invest anything into this strategy. They just slotted 4 new cards. Yep. Did they even use it? I'm not even tracking. Like this, they are just doing infinite combos like every turn. They also have trample, of course, because why wouldn't you have trample if your creature is red? I think I need to block with ever. This is 10. I think I can keep the elves. We don't have life gain, unfortunately. But guys, there is hope. I know you don't believe me. I think we will still win this. So, alright, this is 10. They deal 7 damage, we go to 4. Can I get rid of cards in some way? If I go for 6, no, I die. I exactly die. If I go for Elf and Yuna, this is 6, it's 11 damage, and I could attack with Overlord. That would mill some cards, so I could hit this. But I think this is the only block that, doesn't end in us dead. By the way, when we play our 9-drop, it will be twice smaller than this. This is actually a permanent situation. You thought it's pump spell for 1 turn? Nope. Nope. It's permanent. Just like this. Oh boy. Oh boy. How can we do it? Is there any way? Okay, I'll be honest. I think we actually are dead. Because I wanted Bahamut from some source. And I wanted to kill this. But we did not hit a land. It's what? 7, 8. If we hit a land, we would play this. I really hoped we will. But we actually won't. Indestructible doesn't matter. Like, having 8-drop absolutely doesn't matter because they have 3-drop. I don't know what to do, man. Like, though our cards are not red. We need to find some red cards. I think the best play is to go for the Overlord. No, it's not enough stats. Bro, I don't know. Okay, this is better. We can go Fenrir. Okay, this is the play. If anything will ever work, it's this. It's this. Oh man, I think we are still dead. I cannot believe we will be dead with all of this. This is 6 toughness, and this is 6 toughness and 3-3. So it's better. My math is impeccable. And at least we'll get some life gain, but unfortunately... Maybe we can block a red drop? No, there is no way. They will literally outvalue all of this with a single creature. Oh man, they're still going. It's only 1922. You would think it's 15 drop? Nah, it's 3 drop that ramps. Wins the game. And does everything else. Oh my god. At this point I'm showcasing an Izzet deck. Oh, and they of course have infinite chain of value, right? If they hit stock up, they will keep going and get all this mana. Interesting fact about this one. Normally, this type of ability is on tap, so you need 1 turn or haste in order to make it work. But this is a red premium creature, and it's actually able to instantly do it. So that's something that brought my attention, because this type of ability is always as a tap. But that would make it kinda unplayable, or at least weaker. So yeah, I think we are dead. Alright guys, whole night of rounds against a red creature, let's see. Our opponent is very proud, and I think rightfully so. They really outplayed us by using red cards. And yeah, alright. Are going, oh yes, going first with Llanowar Elves into Fenrir. My absolute favorite. I think this is one of my favorite cards already. Like, this does so much instantly, and when you draw a card on chapter 3, it's just insane, man. Thank you. Absolutely appreciate it. That's another upside. You actually don't mind. Do we need black? Let's go for Painland. Just in case we need to, you know, get rid of the card. I don't remember what I was saying. So, we probably want black basic. Yeah, that should be the best one. Then we activate all the verges and our mana base is instantly fixed. Oh, mono black. I was expecting Orzhov, to be honest, but I will welcome it. We could go for the Overlord. But then we have to get rid of Fenrir. I think we just chill and we just play it for impending cost. Well, that's different. Let's go for Overlord, see what we hit. Of course, it will be a 6/6 when it finally transforms. And I mean, it's elves. It's elves. Just like this. Let's play this one. Let's play elves. We keep this to protect Yuna. And Yuna. I don't think they will have enough to get rid of the whole hand. I hope. And they also need to kill this so we don't draw a card. That should be their priority. So I think this should be safe. I think they are really behind right now. This is not the play they needed. I still want the card, guys. So, can I get my card? Thank you. Then ramp that is a creature and also draws a card. But I love Fenrir. This might be my favorite summon so far. So what do? We make a lot of creatures. You guessed it. And all of them will be really cool and really fun. This seems to be a good one. Let's take this. Okay, this is absolutely busted, but like, you are getting a 9-drop like there's nothing. And this is only 5 mana, and the fact that it protects itself is insane. Like, this is like probably one of the best parts of the card, that it's end step, it's ward, and you also get the lifelink so they cannot race you. Yeah, Yuna is a really strong card. What are you? Menace Mobilize, so Boros Mobilize. That's a fresh one. Let's go for what? Man, I think we need to ramp on this turn. This will hurt, but I think it will hurt even more if we don't have extra mana. Not sure if they want to remove the elves. Usually they have 2 mana removal, so it's very slow for them. Scrap that! We could just go... I think we just go Dredgers inside, man. Alright, we're getting to the good stuff, finally. Alright, with this, we can, guys, we can do stuff here. Alright, absolute crazy mobilize. What are they using with this? I don't see black, so probably no Sephiroth. But it's a little bit, not crazy, scary. I think we just want to kill this, honestly. We will get extra mana then. We could also play Citadel into what? Into Elves? It's not very... I think we just play this. And we'll ramp with Elves that we will get back from the Brigade. That's the strategy. They might have a protection spell, but I hope they will tap. Vigilance whenever another artifact into Graveyard. Put a counter on equipped creature. But they still need to equip it. I kinda hope they will equip on the Brigade, because it has Menace. I tell you, man, we read them like a book. And you know what? I will discard the card. I think this is a good strategy. What do we want? I think this... Oh, man, this will be a good game of Magic. Let's go, let's go. Here's your counter. And now we get our elves back. They will get mobilized, but that's kinda it for this game. And we don't need to block, of course. Let's go. We eat some damage, but believe me, it will be worth it. And we have all the mana. All the mana. Let's go, Yuna. Oh, and we can play a land. That's cool. So I think this is pretty good play. And 9-drop? I mean, that sounds like a good winning strategy. Let's go. And we also have lifelink, so when this survives, we literally will life gain for 9, and potentially also with this if we attack with everything. And now they have a tough pickle. They already used the removal, and yep, they need to solve it somehow. And I don't think they can. Oh, well, this is cute. You need 9 more, and we can talk. Oh, they just have another Shelter by Ghost, which literally should not happen. Bro, how is it happening every time? Alright, so what do we have in the graveyard? Knight of the Rounds or Overlord. So we are still kinda fine here. Yep, we'll get this guy. I think we go for the white mana, just in case we can hardcast it. And because they are fully tapped, we can attack with Yuna. Get some lifelink, because we might need it. Man, it's crazy. Aggro decks can literally answer everything right now on top of killing you very quickly. But even aggro decks cannot fight against the might of Knight of Round. I love how they use the flavor of having 4 chapters of just knights and knights and knights. If you ever played Final Fantasy VII, like, this was like a running joke. It was 2 minutes summon. Like, you could go to make a coffee and go back and it's still going. And the final slash, like, yep, it did the same damage as all of the rest ones. So, let's see. I think we swing. Bro, can I make more? Bro, we will make more. But first we swing. And I'm not risking my cool creature. We go with those. Oh, and I have knights. Why not? Bro, look at this board. I'm loving it. Man, this is magic. This is the type of effects I would love to see, you know, everywhere. And not those red creatures that are just played and, you know, you roll the dice. So let's go. More stuff. More stuff. I think we still don't have enough tokens. And let's get the Overlord. This will also get the lifelink. Bro, I think we have a little bit of board advantage over our opponent. And they are gone. Well, guys, I hope you had a lot of fun, and I have a lot to say after playing with this deck. But first, our absolute legend for today is Seth, our veteran and my friend. You got a really cool deck. Like, this is one of my favorites so far, and I hope you like it. This one is for you, and really thank you for, you know, sticking with the channel and just being a bro. So that's super appreciated. This is probably one of the decks I'm just looking forward to play more. Please tell me in the comments if you enjoyed it. This strategy of having, you know, turn 4 basically with Yuna, Bahamut or Knight of Rounds. I mean, those are such cool cards, and it's so fun to just unleash them upon your, you know, unsuspecting opponents, especially in the shell with Elves and both Dredgers inside and Overlord. I actually went into black mostly for the Overlord, and we just need a way to mill it quickly, because you need to first find Yuna. So this is a bit of a problem, because this is like the most important card of the deck, and you only can run 4 of. And then you need to search for it somehow. So Dredgers inside can take the creature, and the same goes for the Overlord, and Overlord can actually hit the rest of the stuff as well. So this was like a perfect choice. You only have 8 mill cards, but they are hitting perfectly. Also, like, kinda on care. I didn't stress enough, I feel, the interaction that we have in only Abzan. You need to go for Abzan for this interaction between Overlord of the Balemurk and Yuna. Like, this interaction is actually a huge part of the deck, and I just mentioned it in one of the games, but I feel that we need to talk specifically how good it is. Because when Yuna is in the battlefield, she instantly gets back the Overlord. This can get another Yuna from the graveyard, assuming you have 2, and then when they kill both of them, like, it takes their whole turn, but they kill both of them. Good for them. Then you play another Overlord or Yuna and get the other one from the graveyard, and the cycle continues as long as they cannot kill everything in your turn as well. So this interaction will get you so many games, and it's only available for Abzan. You need to go Overlord for this one. So I think this is really cool, and by the way, Overlord is so overstated because you get the full version, also with Ward, Lifelink, Trample, so it's also great when it attacks, it just gives you tons of value. So I think this interaction is, like, really important for this deck. And as you can see with Dredger's Insight, you can live gain a lot. We won't talk about the Is It game. Tell me in the comments what you think, what you feel. And I want to know, because oh man, that game was something else. And yeah, with this you can get Yuna very consistently, and at the same time you also mill other targets. So always take into your hand like the cheap creature, leave those big hitters in the graveyard so Yuna can reanimate it, and one hit with lifelink is all it takes. So I'll be honest, after playing with this card, I think it's extremely powerful, and the word lifelink and even trample, it's those abilities are insane, especially the ward, which means that this will survive, it will get you value, and even if Bahamut is just entering the battlefield, it already destroys a permanent. It is a 9/9, so even if your opponent will remove it, it costs something usually. The best cases go for the throat and they still need to answer Yuna, and that's like 4 mana in most of their turns, so then you can keep dropping those things every turn, and with Knight of Round, it's getting worse for your opponent, and I love the flavor on those cards. So guys, I'm really happy with this deck. You have seen that AZ still can go above it, so I'm not sure if it will be competitive, but it's actually pretty strong deck. Like, I like it. And Fenrir is probably one of my favorite summons. You know, the practical ones, the cheap ones, and of course the big ones are just so fun. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. And before we wrap up, of course, huge thank you to all of our patrons that allow us to make this content every single day. And, just fight against the mono red scored. So thank you guys, you are heroes, just supporting the right cause, and I hope you enjoyed this video. This was so fun for me, and with that being said, I'm looking to your comments to see maybe we can play something like this again, and see you guys tomorrow.